Hello, one and all. Welcome back to another live broadcast. For those of you watching in the future, welcome back in general. We are here today with our first official basic training ever since we revamped our courses. We are about to join. We got a full party going on, about 6 recruits going through. It's a big class today, so we are more than excited to conduct the training. And these guys are real good guys. They're real hard disciplined guys. Kind of kicked it off to see how we would do. Good intro. We're going to go back in now. We're going to start it up with our phases. We got the entire boot camp catalog here in front of me, so I can follow through with that. Today, give a shout out to I'm Immortal for helping me set up the servers. You can also check him out on YouTube. I'll be putting his link in the description, as well as on the related channels list. Here with Ray, he's going to be monitoring and making sure everything goes as planned for a third-party reference. And my assistant DI for today is Patriotic Patriot. He's one of our E6s in the LionsDen Brigade. He's going to be helping me to walk through all of these recruits so that we may do this quick and easy. And I want to give a quick shout out to some of the guys in the chat. What's up, Tex? How we doing? And to Toxic Smashmouth, how are we? Yes, BCTs are always fun. So we'll get right into it. I'm going to rejoin this party here. I think one of our CWOs has finally left the party so that we can actually rejoin and get going. Alright guys, I will talk to you later. Time to put on my war face. Alright. Alrighty. So you guys are on the server. You guys got your standard issue loadouts ready to go?
Yeah, I made sure.
Is anybody here not in the server? What you can do is go to the party chat and click on my name, and then just simply join the session. You're gonna join in. You're gonna spawn in with an M16 stripped down to the bone. Come in with Islam camo and M9 if you got it, and we'll go from there. So for those of you who do not know, as I said before, this here is Immortal. He is our Brig General. He is the 07 for LDDB. He's the head of the company. And, of course, to my left is Ray. He is one of our sergeants in the Devil's Brigade as well. He will be here, as well as, well, they will both be here to help us in this training exercise. But primarily speaking, I will be your senior drill instructor for today. My assistant drill instructor, Patriotic Patriot, who I believe is to my right side over here. We will be walking you through all the phases and teaching you all the basic stuff that you need to know in order to excel here after you receive your membership and receive your rank titles officially. So I believe we're just waiting on Dirt McLovin to join the server. Just let me know when you're ready to go. Okay. Okay, you're good to go. Now again, spawn in Islam camo if you got it, an M16 A4 stripped down. If you got an M19 or an M9, that'd be great. And then we just ask simply for a hand frag if you got one. Everything else is basically catered and ready to go. Oh, he's in the server. He's oh no, he needs a password. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll send it to you. So while we were waiting on him, if you can all politely just follow me down, we're going to head down the road. It's gonna have you line up on the median in the middle of the road there. Just line up straight, facing the antenna, or on that side of the street, far side. Let's try and get a pretty even spacing here too. Perfect. Very nice. So there's going to be 6 of you here today. This is a very large basic training class. Usually we have about 3 or 4 guys who come through, so it's a full party. It's really nice to see that. We've had a couple of these not too long ago occur. So again, we're just going to sit here and wait for McLovin to join. Okay. Alrighty. So just basically spawn in with your basic loadout. M16, A4, M9, M1911 if you got it, Islam camo, and a frag grenade. Those are the most important pieces to your puzzle here. I'd like you all to note that there are other basic training programs in this community that will be 10 times worse, or they just might be complete bullshit. I got a guy here who just commented that part of his PT was to go around Silk Road twice, skull crawling. So we're not doing that today. You don't have to worry about that. We're not that kind of. We're not going to be that much of an asshole to you today. But this is just to kind of get you guys used to the idea of, you know, discipline and some of the basic things you should know coming into here. Alright, Dirt, whenever you're ready to spawn in, we'll be good to go. Okay. If you wouldn't mind just standing up, there you go. Thank you very much. Alrighty. So, as I said earlier... No, it's...
Is that the M4 or is that the M16?
Well, it don't matter none. I mean, we basically permit either of those weapons, but...
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a big deal to me. All right, guys. So as we've already did the intro, you know who I am. You know who the guys behind you are. Anyway, so we're gonna start this off very easy way. We are basically just going to be walking you guys through here on some proper response. Basically calling responses here. So we're basically going to walk you through this. I'm going to give you a command. You will simply just say, "Yes, drill sergeant." Simple as that. Anything I say, "Yes, drill sergeant." We're gonna kind of basically iron that into your head right now. So when you guys are ready, just let me know when you're ready. Get your knives out. That way I know you're ready. All right, everybody here's ready. All right. It's fine. It's fine.
We get it, you vape.
All right. Slight mishap. I'll take care of this. Alrighty. Anyway, minus the distraction. So we're gonna give you a command. Very simple. Yes, drill sergeant. Patriot. If you want to swing in a command, it's just simple up, down, whatever. You know, take out, you know, this or that. So I mean, you'll get the gist once I do a couple of them, and they have to respond. We're gonna go fast too, so you gotta have your ears up and your controllers ready. You ready for this or what?
Yes, drill sergeant.
Yes, drill sergeant.
All right, take a knee.
Yes, drill sergeant.
Did I say take a knee? I meant stand up.
Yes, drill sergeant.
Yes, drill sergeant.
I'm gonna do this for a laugh. But can you please shoot Immortal?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Thank you. Anyway, knives out.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now take a victory lap down to Echo and back and be in formation. Patriot, make sure you monitor that. I want you to keep saying yes, Drill Sergeant, till you get back here too.
Yes, Drill Sergeant. Yes, Drill Sergeant. Yes, Drill Sergeant. Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Patriot,
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
let him have it, man.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Okay, Chris, get back in line.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
No, get back. Okay, good. Keep straight. You got your guys' line is about straight as Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Did I say you could laugh at that? Don't remember saying you could laugh at that.
Yes, Drill Sergeant. Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Wow, you guys are so fucking spread out. You're like a fucking dependent joke right now. Hey guys, go ahead and take a stop and look at who the fuck is behind you.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Your fucking battle buddy's all the way fucking behind you. What the fuck was that?
Platoon, you just came under fire. Hit the deck.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Platoon, you got new orders. Fall back into formation, start point. Rally on me.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Did I say to continue yelling?
No, Drill Sergeant.
One of you just got that correct. What the hell? You can disagree with me. Just address me properly. Did I say that you could speak?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Thank you. And as simple as that. Remain in formation. Spacing. Alrighty. Now, you get the idea. We're going to do this one more time, but this time it's just going to be up downs. Up downs. Patriot, can you please demonstrate up downs for me? You go fully prone. You then get back up on your feet. Double click your button. You hold that down to go prone. Double click to get back up. Pretty simple procedure. You do about 20 of those, aka burpees. You will count. Very simple. You will count to 20. However, for each burpee up down, whatever you want to call it, that you do, you will say, "Thank you, Drill Sergeant." Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Patriot, when you are ready, you shall commence them to do the up downs.
Up downs, go.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Thank you, Drill Sergeant.
One.
Thank you, Drill Sergeant. 1.
Thank you, Drill Sergeant. 2.
Thank you, Drill Sergeant.
Thank you, Drill Sergeant. 2.
Thank you, Drill
Thank
Sergeant.
you, Drill Sergeant. 3. Thank you, Drill Sergeant. 4.
Thank you, Drill
Thank you, Drill
Sergeant.
Sergeant. 5. Drill Sergeant 6. Drill Sergeant 7. Drill Sergeant 8. Thank you, Drill Sergeant 9. Thank you, Drill Sergeant 10.
So, Scuzzy, I hear you're in the Air Force, huh?
Drill Sergeant 7. Drill Sergeant 12.
Since Scuzzy doesn't want to answer me, we get to do 10 more up downs, right, Scuzzy?
Thank you, Drill Sergeant 14.
Sure.
Make that 20. I didn't hear you properly.
Thank you, Drill Sergeant 16.
Do I hear a yes, Drill Sergeant?
Drill Sergeant 18.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Alrighty. So I hear you're in the Air Force. We'll do this again. We'll try this again. I'm trying to be nice.
19.
Drill Sergeant 21.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Thank you, Drill Sergeant.
Now, if I remember correctly, those guys in the Air Force, right? They're a bunch of nobodies, aren't they, son?
No, Drill Sergeant.
No. Then what are they?
Drill Sergeant 28. Drill Sergeant 29.
Hold on. I actually have water dripping on me from somewhere in my house. So.
Thank you, Drill Sergeant 32. Drill Sergeant 33.
You take care of that.
I don't know where this fucking water's coming from.
Alright.
Thank you, Drill Sergeant 36.
You may stop, platoon. You may stop. Take a rest.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Fuck on your feet. Thank you. Now here comes the funny part. This is more or less a test. I'd like to see how comms work. Usually we get pissed off when somebody gets annoying on comms because we're trying to communicate / listen. So, Patriot, fucking pick somebody and pick on them hard.
How about Fuzzy?
Fuzzy.
No idea.
Fuzzy, I got a question for you. Do they call you Fuzzy because of the amount of hair coming from your ass crack?
The drill sergeant.
You sure about that, or is it because you eat the muff?
I'm sure drill sergeant.
You sure about that?
Yes, drill sergeant.
You sure? Because I'm smelling some muff down there.
I'm sure drill sergeant.
Hold on. Let me double check that. Let me double check that. Yeah, it smells pretty muffy to me. Muffy. I'm going to call you Muffy.
Yes, sir. Alright, drill sergeant.
Next, American operator. Son, did they teach you how to spell in preschool?
Yes, drill sergeant.
I did not realize the 3 replaced the E in American English. That is interesting. American.
It's a code name, drill sergeant.
American. I think you actually replace one of our general's nicknames here. I'm going to call you Jarhead because, quite frankly, you got an all-paid exclusive vacation to the Crayola Crayon Factory.
Thank you, drill sergeant.
You're fucking welcome. You. Star Watcher. Well, he's the guy who's going to be picking daisies in the outfield, I guess, huh? Star Watcher. Why'd you pick that name?
I like space, drill sergeant.
Yeah, well, the only thing of space is within your head, because that's the only thing in your head. Empty space. Get used to that.
Thank you, drill sergeant.
Oh, I love you, Scuzzy. You know why? Patriot, you know why we love Scuzzy so much?
Why is that, drill sergeant?
I think it's because this guy's a flyboy. I think he's a flyboy. Is that correct, Scuzzy?
No, sergeant.
No, he's not. What do you mean, no?
I don't fly, sergeant.
Oh, I know you don't fly. You work for the guys who fly. Is that correct?
No, sergeant.
So you are not United States Army Air Force, are you? Not United States Army Air Force?
No, sergeant. We're not part of the Army anymore.
Is he mocking me?
Sure sound like it.
Scuzzy. I think I'll put this on a level playing field for you, son. Mostly because I've had to deal with you in the past. And I just love to deal with you, Scuzzy. Kind of like Muffy over there. The fucking buff slayer. Anyway, you, son, you, just you, get to run all the way to Echo and back. How do you like that? And at the entire time, you're going to say, I'm a fuck up, and I love to be a fuck up. And you're going to continue saying that until you get back into formation. Did I say look back?
Look back, lassie.
For those of you who don't know, Scuzzy's been here for some time. I like screwing with him from time to time. But, McLovin, how are we, sir? You're old for fucking recruit, huh? Usually 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds and such. But you, sir, holy shit. I'm going to call you War Daddy. How about that? McLovin, why did you choose that name?
I'm just a dirty kind of a guy, drill sergeant.
You're dirty, so you're a pedophile.
Oh, no, not like that, drill sergeant.
You sure? Because, I mean, dirty old guy, that doesn't sound too nice in a playground. I'm sure your favorite activity there is the swing sets.
Tell me why the fuck your dick smells like a crayon box.
You know what? Maybe you and Crayola Crayon over there should take a trip down to that all-exclusive paid vacation. How do you like that? I think the cat got his tongue. I think the cat got his tongue. Are you okay there? Okay, because in my man's army we don't use those little fucking I'm stressed out cards. That's bullshit. Well, welcome aboard. Chris Major. Patriot, I think you need to salute him. I don't know why, but it's something about his name.
Oh shit.
I didn't realize you were a major. Major of what? Play-Doh?
That's about right, Drill Sergeant.
How many balls can you juggle in your hand? 2?
3,
3.
Drill Sergeant.
Wow.
God damn, how did you get through MEPS with 3?
Simple. He had a normal ball sack in one hand and a guy with testicular cancer in the other. Chris Major. What are you a major of?
Major of playing the game, Drill Sergeant.
I really don't actually have a response to that. Do you got anything?
No, but I can tell you what we can do.
I'm liking this. What you got?
He can make a right face right now.
I think actually that's a recommendation we can use for everybody here. How about we get a right face? Let's get a right face going. Shall we? Right face? Let's get our knives out. We're going to do a nice little jog down to Echo and back. Very simple. You're going to repeat after me. We're going to be in song, in cadence. Does anyone here not know what cadence is? Really? Well, you are going to absolutely love the word cadence and how it's applied in your life. However many acrylic crayons you stuff in your mouth, you're still singing cadence. That is the point. Cadence is to be sung because cadence is the song to be sung. Does everyone understand me?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Patriot. On you, sir.
Okay.
Forward.
Company, platoon. Start fucking running.
Drill Sergeant.
A 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
A wah, wah, wah. A 1, 2, 3. Wah, wah, wah. Platoon hope.
Yes, Drill Sergeant. Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Muffy, the Muff Slayer, you are lacking today, son. Why is that?
I don't know, Drill Sergeant.
Okay, well, here's the fun part. I want the rest of the platoon to now be at a walking pace. They will follow my lead. Muffy, you get the absolute awesome privilege of getting to run around in circles while the formation is walking back to the original deployment site. How do you like them apples?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Patriot, on your command.
Company, platoon. Wow, you guys fucking suck at this. Company, platoon.
Yes,
Holy
Drill Sergeant.
shit. It's supposed to say kill loud as you fucking can.
Oh, very well.
Company, platoon.
Kill.
Kill. Begin cadence.
A 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hey, Fuzzy, come back here.
A 1, 2, 3.
That is one fucked up circle.
1, 2, 3.
A wah, wah, wah. A 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Walking is good.
Walking is good.
A 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
A wah, wah, wah. Company, full pace run. Fuzzy, fall in formation. Meet me back deployment. Patriot on their ass, please.
10-4. I wonder if she's a sitting at home.
Platoon, continue running.
She's a sitting at home. Who's the fucking guy? I saw in her bed.
Formation, proceed right.
Who's the fucking guy?
In formation.
I saw her last night. Is she fucking him? Is she fucking me? Sure don't feel like it because she's loose as fucking shit.
Well, you didn't actually have to say that, but okay. Alright, platoon home. Alright, I'm getting bored with these guys. Alright, lesson time. Everybody take a knee. Facing me. Alright, for those of you who don't know, we're just going to walk you down the really quick military alphabet to which you should know. It is a phonetic alphabet to which we have been using for a very fucking long time. Probably since your ball sack was even an idea, or your semen was even an idea in your father's ball sack. So, to start off, we're going to list off everything. You're going to repeat after me once I say each piece of this phonetic alphabet. Is that clear?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Copy that. Alright, you guys ready?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Bravo.
Bravo.
Charlie.
Charlie.
Delta.
Delta.
Echo.
Echo.
Foxtrot.
Foxtrot.
Golf. Hotel.
Hotel.
India.
India.
Juliet. Kilo.
Kilo.
Lima.
Lima.
Mike November Oscar.
Mike November Oscar.
Papa.
Papa.
Quebec.
Quebec.
Romeo.
Romeo.
Sierra Tango.
Sierra.
Uniform.
Uniform.
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
X-ray Yankee Zulu.
X-ray Yankee Zulu. Permission to speak, Drill Sergeant.
Permission granted.
Should we acknowledge those shots?
Negative.
That.
Company platoon.
Yeah.
On your feet.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Half right face.
Hold. Right quick. The reason why I went down the phonetic alphabet for you, to which we use so religiously, is because we can use this in our communications. It's for ease of communications, it's more official, and usually it's harder for people to understand who don't quite understand what we're talking about. For example, if I told my good friend Patriot here, Sierra Echo November Delta, November Uniform Delta Echo Sierra, what the fuck did I just say, Patriot? Sierra Echo November Delta, November Uniform Delta Echo Sierra.
Send nudes.
Copy. When am I getting them?
Right now.
Good. Lesson to the wise. You are joining a Milsim with a lot of active members. We have over 800 of them. All different races, creeds, nationalities, etc. We are very open people. We are considered brothers. We are brothers on this console. We game together. We learn about each other, and we learn to laugh at a lot of stupid shit. A lot of stuff and stupid shit will be said. If you find yourself to be offended, know this. Don't be. Weak hearts and weak minds do not sail a ship, do not fly a plane. Isn't that right, Scuzzy?
Oh,
Enough said. Alrighty. Right now, we are going to be going down our very so special formation training. This is something that will be called out usually in operations when you are progressing to one objective to another. So we're going to start it off. Patriot, I'm going to call the formations. If you can get these guys in a formation for me, we're going to start with the more well-known one. So just make sure that they know the placements and such. If you have to guide them into where they need to stand, I will be making sure that they do this to a T. The first formation we're going to call is wedge formation.
Okay. Wedge formation. Okay, so I'm going to have you guys kind of forming an Illuminati triangle a little bit.
The flying V, guys, it's not that hard. The flying V. I need one point man on that flying V. Organize yourselves based off your point man. Scuzzy has taken point.
What kind of fucking fuckery is this?
Again, your point man is Scuzzy. You will formulate a flying V, which is considered a wedge formation, off of Scuzzy, facing the same direction.
Okay, make. Okay.
Alrighty. So
Single side wedge. Okay.
Come get behind me. Turn around. You 5 o'clock. Wait.
Dirt, notice your position in this formation.
If Fuzzy is the lead, I am behind him on the Illuminati triangle, right?
This is not a triangle, this is a flying
stand
V.
right there. Stand right there.
Wait, if Scuzzy's the lead,
Scuzzy is the lead.
stay still. Stay still. Turn around. Turn around.
Who's this? No, you need to go back over there.
Now, if you could all politely spread yourselves out from each other while maintaining formation, that would be fucking incredible. That's a little too far. American, can you fill the gap on that side of Scuzz? Give me about a 3 meter spacing, 3 to 4 meter space between you guys. Good.
One on, one out. Wait.
That's fine.
That is a standard formation. If you got the odd one out, it's not a big deal. You'll have a tail on either end, either way. So you guys understand how this is set up? We're gonna do this again, but this time I'm gonna call for a random point man. I just need you guys to get right in the fucking stance, right where you need to be in the formation. We're gonna do this nice and quick. That way this goes by quick. Understood?
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Alrighty. Scramble yourselves. I'll call for a new point man. Fuzzy, you're my new point. Everybody else get in formation. Wedge formation. Quick, quick, quick. Gotta do it faster than that. We're on the move. We got enemies in that village. We gotta get there before they do. That's actually not too bad. Fuzz, if you want to just take a step forward for me. To the left. Left.
Take
Good
it
enough.
back now, y'all.
Alrighty. If you could all, in formation, walk. I will tell you when to stop. Maintain
Full
distance.
speed.
Patriot, what do you think? They get the idea?
Yeah, they got the idea.
Copy. Hold. Alright. The next formation on the list here is the line formation. This is probably the most simple fucking formation you could possibly come up with. Line formation is something you already did just by standing in a line. So we'll get that down real quick. Fuzzy is your point man still. Fuzzy's still your point man here. He's in formation line facing me. This should take 3 seconds. You guys should know how to do this. You guys did this the minute you came in the server.
Get about a 10-meter spacing.
What?
Alright, now let's look at this for a second. A line, right, on a piece of paper. That's a Guys, I did not call for a column. If I call for a column, I'd call for a column. I'm calling for a line. Thank you. Kind of gave the hint. You guys came in the server, you stood in a line. Now space yourselves out evenly. Look at the guy to the left and the right. Space yourselves out evenly. Don't go too crazy. There you go. That is formation line. It's the simplest fucking thing you could. Basically, if you have an enemy over there and they're in cover, and of course you are here and you don't have cover, guess what? Every gun is trained on that guy over there, and you're gonna light that shit up while you move forward. It's best possible cover. It's best possible moving cover. Now we're gonna call for a column. So if you guys would just do the vertical version of the horizontal, it's really not that hard. Just make sure you keep your spacing.
There we go. That's better. They got the idea of the column.
Now, here's the easiest thing. The point man will take right or left. The person behind him will decide the stagger column. So whoever is going to be behind McLovin, whoever's in front of me here, is that McLovin? No, it's Fuzzy. American, left or right? Just choose left or right. Space yourself out. Make sure that there's a hole in the middle of this column. Alright. Good. Fuzzy is your right. American is your left. It's pretty simple. You line up on them, you keep your formation. Dirt, you gotta move into formation. Thank you. Now in a stagger column, usually we use this when we are going on a road or something like that. For those of you non-military types, if you ever watch the movie Band of Brothers, they do this in an episode where everybody's on each side of the road. Any CEO is usually in the middle of the fucking road like an idiot. Granted, they're college kids, so they're expendable, but whatever. That is stagger column. Now here comes one of the more complicated formations that we don't usually call, but we do implement from time to time, is diamond. I swear to fuck, if you give me a square, I'm gonna shoot all of you right now. Give me a diamond. Same point, man, just give me a diamond. This is gonna be interesting.
That's a pentagon. Look. Come here. Someone's standing right here. Someone's standing right here. Someone's standing right there. Right there. One of you right there. Look. Okay, fuck it. I'll stand here. You two tail off.
9, 8,
Tail. Go.
7.
Go that way.
This diamond can have a tail. That's why it's a little complicated, so.
About to get legitimately fucking smoked right now. You guys look like a sperm cell.
Your appointment's right there. Here I am with the diamond. Come on, 2 triangles, guys. Get on it.
Now, notice how there is a 6th man. In the event you got more than 5, which usually isn't the case, so I'll give it to you why you had to be in this fucked up situation. American, give me an example of where you might end up in this formation. Just go to the place you think in this formation you would go. Oh my fucking Jesus. Look at that.
Holy shit.
That's actually scary, thank you. Anyway. Now, in formation, I'm not going to tell you guys to spread out. You should already know that, because I could totally smoke you all with a grenade right now if I wanted to. So if you want to keep formation, spread yourselves out a little bit. If you know vectors and shit, shouldn't be hard. That was something in high school. Whoever. Alright, now please proceed towards Alpha. In formation. Cadence, please.
In cadence. My roof's got a leak and there's rain dripping onto my head.
Roof's got a leak and there's rain dripping on my head.
I'm catching so many bullets.
Keep formation. Watch your position on that formation. Keep that formation.
Might as well be dead.
Cadence restart. My fucking ankles are bruised. It's gassing all of those Jews. I said my fucking ankles are bruised. From gassing all of those Jews. What's really fucked up is this fucking formation.
that wasn't something to be rhetorical. Alrighty, let's just keep it simple. Get me a column, follow Patriot straight into Alpha. And get this on the road.
Okay, make a column.
Call them, guys, call them. One after the other.
Okay, seize Cadence. Okay, stop.
Call them, guys. Single file line. Line up over a point, man. Patriot's your point here. You're learning. It's alright.
I want to see a straight fucking line.
If the guy in front of you turns left, you turn left. If he turns right, you turns right. If he slows down, you slow down. If he stops, he stops. Keep like 5-10 meter spacing. Follow Patriot and Alpha. It's pretty simple. Alright, proceed.
Company, platoon.
Yeah.
Forward. I see a fucking enemy. I wanna fucking kill him.
I wanna fucking kill him.
I see a fucking enemy.
I see a fucking enemy.
I wanna fucking kill him.
I wanna fucking kill him.
No, that was a Cadence. I was just thinking. Okay.
Alrighty.
Right, objective Alpha is now under our control.
So, I'm just gonna do something real quick. How many times did you guys fuck up?
Anybody here?
Okay, this is only gonna take 2 minutes real quick, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, company attention. Half right face. Burpees on my cadence. 1, 2, 3. That means do 1. Okay, now you're gonna yell 1.
One.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
2.
2. 1, 2, 3.
3.
1, 2, 3.
4.
1, 2, 3.
5.
Center face.
Alrighty. Welcome to the breach and clearing exercises. We're going to be teaching you a bit about breach and clearing, after which we'll be teaching about fire lanes communications. Make sure you don't shoot your dude in the back. Pretty simple stuff. At this point in time, well, see, now I'm skeptical, okay? Anyway. If you could please be so kind to line up on this wall. I didn't realize there was a door on this wall. I'm sorry. Did I say that wall? I said this wall. Crayola. You know what this color is. It's red, right? You're going to line up on the wall with the red on it. Good. Now, when breaching a room, very simple. Breaching a room entitles 2 elements. 1, you follow the guy in front of you. You sound off. Who said that? Okay. There are 2 elements when breaching. 1, setup. 2, preparation. Setup's pretty easy. Can't be any more obvious than this. You will line up behind your point man before breaching a building. It's very simple. It should take you seconds. We're going to run you through it the long minute way, but eventually you will catch on to how to do this almost instantaneously. Whoever your squad leader is going to be your point man, period. So for this example, American is going to be your point man. Congratulations.
Thank you, Drill Sergeant.
When breaching a building, most people don't understand that there's a certain procedure to which you go. Anybody here play the game left, right, center? Nobody play the game left, right, center. Well, that's how you're going in the fucking door. First person goes left, proceed left.
Second person goes right, the third person goes middle.
No shit. Easy as that. Now, please proceed into the building, assuming that you're going to set up a non-fucked up position, whether it's in a corner, near a door, a window, stairway. Always watch your exits. Always watch the stairs. I'm gonna let you guys run this and see how you do it, and if you fuck up, I'll have to correct you and we'll have to do this all again. So please, left, right, center, let's preach and clear. Call for a stack up. Oh wait, that's right, you don't call for a stack up because you don't know. Therefore, I gotta teach you. Stack up. When you see a door or a window, whatever the hell you're going to use to get the hell into a building, your squad leader will say, "Squad, stack up on me." Whatever he calls, there will be an indication you are breaching a building or a room. When he says one set, that means that he is set to go in, and he is trying to figure out whether or not you are set to go in. So whoever the guy is in front of you who says one set, you then say two set. The guy in front of you, Scuzzy, you say three sets, etc. 4 set, 5 set. The last guy, you may say 5 set, you may say all set, you may say whatever you need to confirm that this formation is set to go into this building. Does that make sense? It doesn't have to be uniform. We're a little flexible on how we operate in the moment, but you get the point. Left, right, center, but I'm going to let you guys run this. Let's just pretend that you have to still call for the breach and clear, but you're in formation, so you get the help there. So, American, it's on you.
I'll just do the roll call. Stack up on me. 1 set.
3 set.
There's only 2 guys set. There's about 6 of you.
Oh wow. Holy fuck.
6 set.
Man.
It's that goddamn ASVAB waiver.
Alright.
Let's retry that again.
So apparently when I asked the question, and this is not rhetorical, I'm assuming you all raise your hands, that none of you here have passed the level grade of 2. So let's try this again. We're going to count here. It's not that hard. Call for that again.
1 set.
2 set.
3 set.
4 set. 6 set. No set.
Alrighty. Left, right, center. Left, right, center, and you continue to clear this building, left, right, center, on that premise. Second floor, how we holding up? I don't hear a clear on the first floor. We clear there? Good. Cool.
3rd floor clear.
I want you all to come up on the second floor for a second. I'm going to show you something. Might help you out. I'm going to wait till this fucking smoke grenade clears. Now, granted, when you are breaching a room, you have the option to not use anything at your disposal. For example, smoke grenade. Throw it through the window. You could throw it through the door. The minute you throw it, you need to be ready to go. Here's another cool trick. Let's say you aren't breaching and clearing, but you have somebody outside who's about to. Key location right here, up against the stairs. You have access to whatever is on the first floor on this vector. You have anything on the first floor that's coming up to you. I'd like to also mention, when you're taking cover inside of buildings, if I'm standing right here and there's a guy in this window, he's going to shoot me. So if I'm just standing here, or if I'm in the middle of the room, I need to be aware of the windows and what can see me and what cannot see me. If I stand here, I am now in the vision of 2 windows. I'm also, however, in the vision of rocks over there. Just be aware of your surroundings. I'm not going to teach you that. That should be something you should be aware of. When you're playing a game like this, it's all about firing lanes and where the enemy can get you from. They do that in competitive, they do that in Milsim, and they do that when they're not even thinking about it, and not in an organized gameplay aspect. Clear?
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Cool. Alrighty. If you could follow me politely outside. We are almost done here. Now, this is something you're going to probably take with you to the grave, and I'm being literal because if you fuck up, you're actually taking this to the grave. If I'm here and there is an enemy between me and Scuzzy, what is the problem with this situation?
Friendly fire.
Exactly.
Crossfire.
What do we call friendly fire? We call it a blue-on-blue situation. We don't want those. Why? Because you have 1 life in most of these situations. You die, you gotta wait. Simple as that. Now, someone brought up Crossfire. I'm going to show you what Crossfire is for a second. Patriot, if you can help me with this. In a Crossfire, there will be two situations. Let's say you are an enemy squad. Patriot, Crossfire, let's go. One position. Two positions. It's that simple. In which case, you are fucked from two angles. Now, if you were caught out in the open like this, you as a squad would probably all be put back into basic training and re-educated from start one. Granted, some of you should know better. Crossfire is in a situation where you are caught in a crossfire, meaning there are now two positions to which have eyes on you and you're taking fire from. That is a situation you should never be in. If anything, the fire should be directed from one point. If it's coming from the front or the back. If it's coming from the sides, recorrect your positions. Now, I think we lost somebody.
We'll find out. He's still right there. You still see his badass.
Okay. Alrighty. So, we are going to pretend for a second that there is an enemy down there. Now, I want you guys to proceed down there, cross over each other, make it intentional. I want you guys to check your fire. If anybody dies in this, whoever shot that guy is most likely going to have to do this again. Pretty simple. You guys understand what I'm saying? I want you to intentionally cross. Patriot will be in front of you the entire time. You shoot him, you're just fucked. But there's going to be guys crossing left and right. I want your guns pointed, aim down your sights. Proceed towards Bravo, firing at pretty much anything you think. But check your fire. Keep crossing. Cross each other's paths. You got a call when you're crossing. Yep. Hold, Star Watcher, hold. American, hold. Now, what just happened there? Why did we fuck up? Communication. Patriot. Can you please fire down range for me? Crossing. Patriot? Holy shit.
Yeah, I shot and then you said crossing before the time I shot.
Man, you're supposed to lead by example.
I know. Yeah, it was the delay between the voice chat and the weapon. I couldn't.
Uh-huh.
So I'd say maybe there should be a 5-second max before you actually cross after saying it.
Alright, let's try this again. This time I want you to pair up. Pick a partner. There should be 3 pairs. We'll make this easier. Alrighty. Patriot, can you please demonstrate with me what they're going to do? Or we'll do it on the side here. We'll go towards Alpha. So everybody get with your buddy quick. Cool. So, we are going to fire. One of us is going to be the first one to go.
Shit. My bad. That's my bad. I got my controller.
Shit happens. Now, this is going to be a much easier exercise. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but you'll kind of see the technicality behind it. Now, I'm going to take the lead. The guy behind me is meant to cross my path. I'm going to fire straight. I'm not going to move. So I'm going to fire down range. Who's this running at? Okay. I'm going to fire down range, right? Patriot, if you wouldn't mind crossing in my sights, just let me know. Okay, now he starts firing. You get it? We switch. It's essentially buddy bounding, but with suicide bullets. You get me? You're gonna do that to Alpha. The first pair will go first. They will demonstrate it. We'll see how it goes. Second pair will then go. Third pair will then go. Okay, first pair. One of you step forward. Dirt, you are the first one to. Fuzzy, you were the first one to fire. I'm thinking of opposite direction. When you are ready, proceed to fire down range. Dirt. Please cross in front of him. Now, you open fire. Please cross in front of him. Hold. Communication tip number 2. Yeah, you gotta speak clearly sometimes. We cannot hear you if we got a whole bunch of guys yelling at each other about directions of fire and such. So let's try that again. Now, word to the wise, the one who's firing shouldn't be moving. This is essentially like a buddy bounding situation. For those of you who don't know what buddy bounding is, one person will hold position and cover the other as he moves up. The person covering that man will then move up to that position established, and he will do the same thing. Essentially, it's cover to cover to cover. You get me? If Patriot was covering me, and I said, you're clear to move up, he will then move up past me to a new point as I cover him, and that's how we advance. Covered by fire. See, he moves up, he says he's got me covered, I say, good, move, go. Moving up, I move up, I stop here, cover his ass, he moves up. It's the fastest and simplest way to not get shot, at the same time to make progress on an objective. Now, the only difference between buddy bounding in this situation is that one person is physically going to stand in the middle of the road, they are going to move up, somebody's going to get in the middle of their crosshairs. Before they do so, they will say crossing. They will say check your fire, they say hold your fire. You got to give them an indication. There are many different terms we use to indicate hold your goddamn fire. You will intentionally get in front of their sights, you will begin firing, and you are going to leapfrog each other off of that. The person firing should not move, the person who's going to get in front of him should. And you're going to do that until we say you're good to go. At which point you will then clear the area, you will get inside the school building to my left. That is the white and gray building to my left. At which point we will conclude the training. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Real quick, do you understand what buddy bounding is?
Yes, Sergeant.
Okay, you'll learn more about that in AIT. First pair, who was my first pair? Bring them on up.
PTS, Drill Sergeant.
Fuzzy, McLovin. Everybody else, please pay attention. Fuzzy, at your ready. Derek, you are good to hold position.
There it is.
Good. Alright, you guys get in the school building. You guys are good to go. Next pair up. Let's go.
Moving. Crossing. Moving. Crossing. Moving.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Crossing.
You guys are all set. Third pair up. Let's go.
I don't think Star has a mic. I think of it.
Oh, I'm right here. Right here.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
I'll hurt back.
Alright, so Star, you're up to bat here, so on you.
Moving. Open fire.
Try to keep it on the center of the road, guys, so that way we can get the idea down.
Bounding. Open fire.
Good. Alright, that's good right there. Good. Alright. Everybody meet in the school. Alright. If you guys would please just, I know it sounds silly, but just pick a desk.
Upstairs has more desks if we have to use them.
No, I think we got enough room here.
Can we maybe use the benches?
Yeah, if you want to use the benches, you use the benches, as long as you're paying attention. Alright, we'll use the benches. God damn, it's a personalized thing. Alright. Now, I know Immortal's here. He's watching, so I'll give it about a minute to catch up. I'll just have him get all the guys together facing you guys so we can get this show on the road. I believe everybody is here. Alrighty. Well, that concludes basic training. Now, I understand it was short and sweet. There is more stuff to learn, though. You have MOS schools for various different classes and weapons. You also have your AIT, which we do expect you to complete somewhere down the road. It's not recommended right away, but somewhere down the road we recommend that you do it. For those of you who have not already, we have already accepted your ranks on the website. It is official. You will get your squad assignments right after this, at which point we will add you to the proper chat rooms to which you will be part of. You will all be a part of the general chat, which is a team chat room, mostly for bullshit and other things, but it's clan-wide announcements as well. You will also be added to your platoon chats. Your squad leaders, that's up to them whether or not they want to add you to a designated squad chat. They don't have to. We don't recommend it. Some might not. We will give you your squad assignments right now, actually. I can do that for you now. While I'm doing that, if you all could go on to Battle Log. If you have already went on to Battle Log to try and get into the platoon, we will accept you at this point. Good. If there's anybody else here who can do that right now, that'd be perfect. We also recommend you use the emblem as well as the clan tag. Now, you are permitted, once you get your squad assignment, to use the clan tag of your platoon. Granted, you don't have to. It's just more or less uniformity. We allow people to use different things. As you can see in the chat, Patriot and myself have different clan tags too, Immortal and Daniel.
The one that has 8 members. Wait, so what exactly am I doing here in Catalog?
Just apply to our platoon. It's exactly as it should be reading LionsDen Milsim.
Let's see what it is. Or is this on the computer?
So if you guys can do that, we will give you your squad assignments very shortly.
Yeah, I'm pending. Trying to get it to load up for me. How do I apply to this platoon? I don't know shit about Catalog.
In order to apply for the platoon, you need to go into Battle Log.
Like computer Catalog or...
You can, I think you can apply on the PlayStation as well, but that would, I think you would have to go onto the internet browser for that.
There's an
You can
app.
get the Battlefield app on your phone as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Now listen to that music. Beautiful. Is someone seriously fucking vaping right now?
Thought somebody was
Drill
doing lines of coke.
I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna smoke your ass right now. And I don't mean vape your ass, I'm gonna smoke your ass.
Thank you, Drill Sergeant.
Oh, this is pretty
Oh,
fun. Play some
God.
soccer out here. You guys see what I'm doing out here?
Still only shows I'm in. I'm in no platoons.
No question.
Yeah, if you got questions, that you can feel free to ask.
What do I have to do to use Cypher? Because if you give me the M40 or Cypher, let me tell you what I can do with that thing. Am I allowed to use that? Like, or do I have to do something? Fuck just blew up.
Let me just make sure I got everybody here.
Just, don't mind us as vertical engineers just doing our thing.
Wait a minute. I gotta leave this other clan.
Alrighty. So we got your squad assignments here.
Shows that I'm not in a platoon.
That's correct. I still have to add you guys onto the platoon.
Okay.
I'm gonna just make sure that everybody here is all set and ready to go. This shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Then you should be on your way. For those of you who are wondering, we're going to be doing an op later today. For those of you who are interested.
When?
I may not be able to make it because I have a surprise birthday plan today for a friend of mine.
It's not a big deal. But the operations will be, I think, in about an hour and a half or so. So you have some time in between if you need to go and do something.
Like, you need to go whack the snake, you know, go ahead, you got an hour and a half, but,
Oh, I need 30 seconds. Huh?
need to,
St
time the old dog, you know what I mean, but...
Starwatch, you're all set on the platoon. You can use the tag and emblem at this point. That'd be good. Who is Hunter 6-2 Rebel? Anybody?
My name
Say
on it,
again?
I think it's probably Black Hats 98.
Okay, I only so far got one guy in here.
For what, battle? I requested on battle log. Mine says pending right now on battle log.
Are you the Hunter 6-2 Rebel?
No.
The platoon is literally called LionsDen. Capital L, Lions, Den, capital D. It's one word.
It still says I'm pending.
Wait, where do you go to search for the platoon first?
You go to platoons. There's a tab that specifically says platoons. You click on it.
Yeah, there's create
Hey,
platoons
fair warning. There's a LionsDen Milsim that has 8 members, and it says the name of it is LionsDen Milsim. So he could have gone to that one or something.
Yeah.
Oh, then I guess I was in the wrong one. It just has 8 people in it.
Click on platoons, but it just says name your friends are created platoon.
You could,
Yeah, it says platoons, join or create one today.
are you looking on like the browser page?
Yes.
What you could do, there should be like a little search bar.
Well,
under,
what's
like,
it called then? 'Cause the only
messages
one
and
coming
stuff.
up for me is the one with 8 people.
Like what I did is I just searched for Doctor's name in Battlelog, went to his profile, and then applied through there.
Oh, here we go.
Alrighty, well, while we get this squared away, I'm going to go ahead and end this video off here. For those of you in this class who are wondering, we have 2 YouTube channels that are part of our main media source. Obviously, some of you here might have seen it already. The clan-wide YouTube channel is called LionsDen Milsim. The other one is my personal, the Dr. 617. That is what we're broadcasting on now, so if you want to come back and watch this again for whatever reason, power to you. If not, no big deal. But for everybody who is watching, thank you guys. Hopefully this helps you out in your trainings and with your milsims. For those of you who came to watch, were interested in the new fresh meat for the clan, here they are. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.